Some people left electronic articles that contain words and symbols, and then we have to understand something from this about purpose, and then we have to put this purpose in words to understand what is the thing we want, what is the idea that is perceived, and the first thing was the most interesting thing, like meaning of the goal setting. To set a goal, for us it's very funny. We have a story to tell about this. Human is sitting home, he don't know what he want, then he decides to set a goal because he's not satisfied with the current situation, he's not satisfied with the life, and then he motivates himself, he sets a goal and tries to achieve it, he develops it, and then he has two results. The goal is achieved and he's happy, or he failed to achieve it and he's sad. And then he classifies, was it good or a bad one? He did it wrong or right? It helped him or not? And what others thought? Was it necessary or not? And then there are big corporate story buildings where there are boards, where the company goal is written. Guide yourself and strive for this goal. We all need to achieve this for the company, and so on and so on. And this way you are experiencing the most beautiful thing that my mind gives you. Like I will decide now how things will happen. I will systematically organize how this will happen. First, like, I will go for the tea, I will push the button, the water will boil. After 3 minutes, I will drink it. After some seconds, it will be cooler, it will be better. I will put exactly 3 teaspoons with sugar, and then it will be ready. Like some working equipment, where we are producing some kind of toys, like systemized conveyor working in system. And then the mind wants to get some consolation, like, yes, that's how I should live, I'm trying to reach my goals. Mind says that striving for goals is the right thing, we have to set them perfectly, and then all the goals are reached, everything is completed. Questions start to come, like, what am I doing to do with this? Why do I need this? And then human becomes a little aware. Really, I can set everything, I can do it, I can reach it, but why is it necessary? Why do I need it? And then human gets to know another thing. Maybe he have heard something about it, and it's his own true essence. You can also say consciousness, and it says within him, dear human, like it gives him sensation for human to think, really, why do I need this? Why I'm trying to reach something? We could expand this in more detailed story, but we will stick to that purpose. Is it good? What is good and bad in this purpose and goal setting? When you set a goal, the good thing is that it gives you motivation. It helps you to reach that thing you want. From our point of view, you don't even need to set a list of goals. You just need to write on paper what you want. And that's how you give a permission for that to happen. Your behavior, your mood, your thoughts and knowledge is all that holds you back. But if you start to understand consciousness, inner voice, and you open yourself to universe, your knowledge, talents and abilities, your inner emotions, is everything that will help you, guide you, and move, and help to develop. There are two sides in this story. You would like to say one negative and one positive side. Positive side is being motivated and just confirm through your free will that it's the thing that you want. You set it, you remind it, you convince yourself purposefully that it's your thing. It's like getting out of your place. For example, you're poor, unprovided and so on. Shortly, you are not satisfied with your current situation. You take a paper, write a goal and be sure about it. Go for it. You don't even have to go anywhere. Just write it and be in your feelings sure about it. That's the thing that I want. When you set aside all your knowledge, set aside everything and let life guide you to that. The universe itself is balanced, smooth and even, and it will do everything and everything will happen itself. And you don't have to do anything. When you will have to do something, you will be doing it already without thinking. All the rest is just holding you back from your goals. As we said, human is wealthy already. He's wealthy, but he does everything to repulse it. And in this case, the positive thing is confidence. Encourage yourself. Take out yourself from the place you don't want to be in. And with the permission saying to yourself that that's the thing I want. The same works with the question. If you can ask yourself question, you can answer it, because you let your free will to receive the answer, and you want it, and it's automatically clear to the universe. Yes, this human knows what he wants, and not only he knows, but he gives a permission to receive it. The question is, will you let that happen, or you will start digging again? Because you know how this needs to be done. So, negative side is that your mind will try to figure out how this should happen, to make a construction, to create programs and all the rest, thinking that he's smart and how he needs to be done. There are smart minds that can figure out and realize it, but those are rare cases. It means that mind is in harmony with consciousness. Mainly mind is the one that holds you back and makes constructions. And then you get disappointed. My mind had such a smart idea, such a plan, and then such a disappointment. He tries again and again and nothing. Set aside your mind knowledge, set aside even idea that if you are a mechanic, that you have to work with the mechanics. Just as well as a mechanic, you can be a teacher that teach others to work with mechanics, or you will be writing about mechanics, and so on. So set everything aside. Let it happen. Let life just happen. Too much complicity. When we set a goal, we make programs, constructions, and we try to realize them, and we become disappointed within our own programs. This is actually funny. A human will do anything to get his goal because he needs it, but he's not even sure he needs it. He will program himself, I need this, I'm gonna get this. Calm down, dear human. Let your life happen, let it happen, and you will start to feel your own consciousness, your light, and more of your own true essence that guides you towards yourself, so you can get to know yourself. Let's go further. Does human have some purpose of life? Yes and no. Yes, if you have a purpose of life, you have created it and you reach it. No, you don't have a stated purpose that you have to reach. We would look at this from our view against your complicated thinking. People have some purpose and desire to experience certain things, but it's not said that you will experience it in a red car, red house, or red clothes, and so on. It's just that you want to get this kind of experience, this kind of feeling, to develop this feeling, and it doesn't matter how you will experience it. Will you be a woman or a man that experience the same thing? There are some things that women can experience better, more delightfully, beautifully. Thereby there is a wish to be a woman, and there are things that men can experience more decisively, constructively, and also more beautifully, but it doesn't matter how it happens. It is energetic interaction, energetic process and flow. In summary, for your understanding, there are no purpose. The only purpose is to enjoy life and live, and that will be your purpose, because every moment and exact moment you will be in touch with your purpose of life. Further, some people have a purpose and it in their feelings, to develop some feeling. The purpose is to give some feeling, some emotion. The purpose is to help someone to receive some emotion and the purpose is in the interaction and in cooperation with everything around. And that's the energetic purpose, to be here, to get experience here, and so on. If we talk about purpose that we choose before we come to Earth, there are these samples, these feelings that helps for you to stick with the thing you wanted to experience. You want to experience beautiful relationships, to have a family, and you feel necessity for relationship. You feel incomplete with it. That feeling for you is like a carrot for donkey. That feeling guides you for that thing you want until you realize you don't want it anymore, that you had enough. You got the enjoyment from it, you understood and developed that. You understood what you want and you got what you want. What next? To develop an energetic plan, meaning interaction, integration, energetic flow. There are made plans step by step where you interact with people to get experience. For example, one will teach you how to dig, another will teach you to plant, and you through meditation will understand how beautiful it is to plant a flower. But to get that insight, that energetic completeness, you needed a constructive action, constructive purpose to interact with one another, and so on. Human tries to go against his purpose. He resists life. He thinks he knows better, and so on and so on. The purpose of your life, as we have already said, it is to let yourself be in every moment, to fully understand yourself, to feel your own essence, allow your essence to beam in every moment, be less constructive, less aggressive, less dogmatic, and it will be better for you. Allow yourself to feel your own bliss, your exact moment, your joy, your love, every moment, and that's how you follow your energetic essence that your soul, your higher self, your consciousness wanted to experience. Souls that wanted to experience joy, feelings that give happiness, those feelings that is pleasant to feel for them, pleasant to experience. If so, doesn't develop some certain purpose on earth, energetic feeling. In many cases there are life experiences for souls, like we could call them 3 life experience package. One life activates one feeling, second life activates another feeling, and in the third one human already remembers previous life experiences in order to understand it brighter and brighter. Purpose and desires are your own decision. Your essence wants to know and understand, and that all is in yourself. All you need to do is ask, and the question is, will you let yourself to understand it or not? That's your own choice. Once again, human didn't experience the thing he wanted and was willing to experience on earth. With all the mind constructions involved, it occurs new emotion, new desire. It's the same emotions you wanted to experience, to get and receive, but it occurs in a new way, and you still want to experience it on earth in different life. At once after death occurs a desire to experience it. When there is a desire to experience something on earth again, there has to be willingness and necessity to do that. Then it happens. Sometimes souls have chosen to experience many lives, one right after another, and they don't realize that they have been away for a period and have born once again, and they realize it in a moment when how you say they start spiritual path, spiritual rituals, and that is unavoidable process regardless from their lives. With the spiritual rituals we mean meditations, becoming aware of yourself, or it is following your delight, enjoying life, living the way you feel good. In easier words, living when you feel good. Are there more questions? Are there any more questions? Yes, the question is when human wants to live. Humans want to live. That's a good term. Humans are living without wanting it. I want to live, but dear human, you are already living. Please continue. How about all the accidents on the street? Please give us an example. The human don't want to live anymore if he dies in a car accident. Human wants to live, really wants to live, extremely wants to live. Dear human, you are living already. Why are you concerned? But I want to live for real, seriously, for all 100%. Then enjoy that wheel of life and crash your auto in that tree. And when you will be dead, you will understand that you really wanted to live and not to make a suicide. I wanted to feel life, to live life. I wanted to be alive. I wanted to realize what it means to live. If we look at this question from your mind, why that accident did happen if he wanted to live? There actually aren't such things as accidents. There is just a life and a self-experience. If someone wanted to fulfill energies in such accident, then it is the way how those energies are carried out. Humans often take in so many different energies, and this can be the way how these energies are carried out. For example, woman wanted to experience enormous bliss and love because she is in her natural form a simply very beautiful angel, and she has the most saddest and most sorrowful life for her to experience. She has chosen it herself. After death, when she returns to her natural state, she cries out and enjoys her beautiful essence of love with totally new perspective, because she went through all the suffering and got a new beautiful view. In this story, there was a wish to experience the highest love, and she experienced it, whether in lifetime or after it. If someone wants to experience something sorrowful, he can experience, as you say, random car accident. It will give him sorrowful feelings to work with. And there were people around who wanted to feel the sadness and yearn for the dead person. I'm sorry, we choked. And there is some kind of miracle here. There are also people who wanted to experience the bright and also the dark side of the business, and it includes necessity for someone to leave it, so that others have opportunities, and so on. It's possible to look at this question from all points of view, but once again you have to ask yourself if that is really what you want. Do you need this experience or not? Maybe many people know and feel that in certain periods they will do certain things, and that will activate certain feelings. A new period of life will start. When we wanted to say that for some people the passage is already clear, they understand why it's a necessity, and they don't interrupt the flow of the universe. The answer to this question is very generalized. You have to tell an individual case in order for us to answer it more precisely, so we can tell you why this or that happened. Are there more questions? If the purpose when we come to Earth is just to live, can you tell the difference between dreaming and setting a purpose? Dreaming and setting a purpose. Once again, we told that there is no such purpose as you understand it. There is no checklist with things that you have to do before you can leave. There is no such thing. You choose everything yourself. If you understand dreaming as fantasies, dreaming as enjoying yourself, dreaming as a desire, it would be closer to your consciousness when you, with all your feelings and true nature, together create a scenario Emotions create a new desire, new essence, new experience. The purpose is used in programs and computer. The purpose is given and computer accomplish it. Consciousness don't have a purpose. Mind don't understand consciousness, but consciousness understands what is mind and tries to avoid it. Consciousness creates individuality, systems and programs for you to experience uniqueness, so you can be yourself, touch and see things from yourself and discover new things and so on. Mind is a function, mechanism and structure that helps you to get the experience that you want, but that's not program or strict purpose which you have to accomplish. You as a consciousness and soul choose yourself how much of it you would like to experience, how much now in exact moment you want to experience. You all have energy exchange when you give and take from each other. The purpose is to give joy, happiness and love to others and to exchange your energies. That is your spiritual purpose, and you will experience it when the time comes. Your purpose is to discover and understand yourself through physical world, with or without setting a name. You can discover yourself, see yourself and energies that are within you. In this way you can more and more understand your true nature. Why there are people who are dreaming about something all life, but they don't change anything? And what are they dreaming about? Like, oh, I really would like to have a black Mercedes, but I'm never gonna have it. I really want a big house, but I really need it, but I'm never gonna have it. Like, you already feel inside yourself that you're never gonna have it. Let's talk something about you call manifestation. It's interesting, but people want something in their lives when they feel a lack of something, and then he or she wants to achieve it, and then you realize you don't have when you realize that you don't have a lack of something, and you wish from heart to have it, whatever it is, 3 cents, a little banana, orange or new sheets, you are immediately experiencing it. But when you have this neediness and proclivity in your mind, you experience your own mind proclivity. If we talk about wishes, everything is in your feelings, energies and your own essence. You experience your own mood, you experience your own essence in particular moment. You couldn't be anywhere else at the moment because your essence is as it is and it can't be anywhere else. The question is, do you understand or not why are you here in exact moment? If you become aware and start to realize why and how you did got here, you start to understand your essence. When you become aware and conscious, you start to understand that you change your environment with your mood and thoughts. You create environment with your desires, feelings and emotions. You can do it through yourself, or you can tune the universe and be somewhere else. We could compare it with a radio. If you change the sound, it will start to live in a different world, in a different mood and frequencies. You change your mood like that in every moment. You also change your location depending on your mood and mind constructions. If there are less mind constructions, opinions and programs, you will flow smoother in your life, and you will get deeper understanding about consciousness. Your consciousness knows everything is possible as much as you allow it. So, if you want a black Mercedes and big house, and you know that you ain't gonna have it, you just don't let yourself to be. If you want it, you will have it. It depends on how much you allow to change your structure, personality, mind, opinion and ideology about how things should be. Just sit down and say, universe, I really don't know how, but it would be so beautiful I feel in my heart and my essence that it is the thing that I really want. In that moment, you are getting closer to the thing, and then again, it depends on how much you allow. That is the main thing. It's time to stop complaining that you can't achieve anything. It's time to ask yourself why you can't achieve that. And then you hear from people, yeah, but I didn't want to do anything, and so on. Everything is in your mood. Your mood consists of emotions and feelings. When you write down something and wish, you need to tune yourself. If you want to sing, tune yourself and just start to sing. But no, people think I have to learn how to sing. I need to get some certificate. I need to get an audience. Otherwise, I can't be a singer. If you are a singer, allow yourself to sing. But now I have to do this and that. Let's go step by step with my plan. Put that idea away. Just let yourself to sing. If you want to sing, you are already a singer. Let out your voice. So, once again, the only thing that matters is how much you allow yourself. You even don't have to think about how it's going to happen. Just let it happen without a plan. That is a way how you are arguing with your mind, acknowledging and understanding it and setting it free. It helps you or not, you want it or not, that is your choice and aspiration. Are there more questions? We give you 10 more minutes. Yes, I have a question. If I want to sing and I have a talent, but I live in an environment where everyone suppresses me and tells me that I can't do that, what should I do? I don't have this energy to fight that. And there is a phrase that will work in almost every situation. Say, so what? How confident are you about yourself, or how full of doubts are you? Who cares what other people are thinking? If you want to sing, then sing, and there will always be someone who will listen. If someone around you are complaining, they are reflecting your inner doubts that you can't overcome. If you want to achieve your goal, you go for it. Your willpower will determine your action. My mother said I can't do that. Who cares what your mother thinks? If you want that, you go for that. If you're a singer, then sing to her. So what? So what? Very simple. Okay, continue. Tell me, how confident are you? If your mom don't let you do that, how much you really want something? Like, if you want to sing a little, you will sing in your silent corner of room, but you wanted to sing in front of 1,000 people and get a pile of flowers, but your mom doesn't let you. Thousands of people want you to sing, but one person, for example, mom, don't let you. So, dear people, you already bought tickets and flowers, but sorry, I can't do this because my mom doesn't let me. She allows me to sing from 2 to 3 o'clock, but now it's already late, and now I have to go to study because I'm not good enough. Like, do you understand me? Are there more questions? Yes. Does karma influence? Please explain me what is karma. Yeah, I have a question. What is a karma? You tell me. I understood your question. Does something influence something? Yes, but please explain me. What is that something? What do you understand with karma? We would like to hear the definition about the karma. Something that is easily defined in my consciousness. What is that thing? That is something that comes with us from previous lives. So, okay, you have a backpack that you are carrying from your previous life. It's very old because your previous life was 100 years ago, and maybe the bag even stings a little bit because there are old socks and such things. And now when you want to be a singer, just take that bag off and put it in a closet. You are a singer and you don't need that. Is there anything else? So everything that restricts us, we should take off like a backpack. If you like that something restricts you, enjoy that beautiful restrictive feeling while you can. If you are sick of it, why do you choose to experience that? Why do you choose to listen and believe in that? Why do you even pay attention to that? Ask yourself why. You will get an answer to that from yourself. So, I have a question like this. Like what? How to remember information, like any sound, picture, feeling, scent or touch? Information from what? I would like to know how to remember this information. Oh, so you yesterday smelled tasty dumplings and today you think how to remember that? How those dumplings smelled, how to remember? Go to the fridge, take out the bag of dumplings, open it, smell them. Yes, that's how they smelled. Return to the feeling and let them be. If you try to do something with attention, you create a tension that prohibits for that feeling to return. If we give out a wish and every cell in our body is relaxed, we experience it immediately. It's the same that we told about manifestations. All that matters is how much you allow yourself. It works the same way. Is there anything else? I guess that no. There is a question from another person, but it's about a different topic. Does Muslim refugees that are migrating to Europe want to destroy others or something? We understood the question. Do you know people who have been listening to the horror stories and they are being frightened? And when people hear that information, they recognize their own suffering stories inside themselves. They get anxious about what's happening. When they hear that information, they feel their own fear. They ask those questions, what are their intentions? We can give you answer, but that person still won't be satisfied because he will ask more and more questions. The same thing as with that mother who says that you can't be a singer. That person again feels something bad. He can't do something. He can't live happily and enjoy his true nature because there are some danger outside and I have to react to it. Once again, I have to ask, so what? Why are you reacting to this? Why do you feel it and why are you anxious about that? Feel that, understand that, acknowledge it. Why am I anxious about this? And then ask, so what? You experience what you want to experience. You live experience that you have chosen. Nothing gets you anxious except yourself. You worry and experience as much as you let yourself. You have to ask yourself, why are you even interested in this topic about refugees, terrorists and war? There are very extensive story, but generally and globally we can say and give an advice to you. It's a manipulation for a collective mankind in order to change and to realize that something in this world and life isn't right, so that people feel their essence, their own sincerity. It's for you to touch your essence more and more so you could live more in your true state of being. This experience is necessary because people are too aggressive with too many opinions, beliefs and ambitions. You need this and that and more and more and more until the system is collapsing. You can observe that, experience that, and estimate that. Is that for you or isn't? Even now, while you are listening, you can choose, is that for you or not? If it's not for you, why do you pay attention to that? If that is for you, why it is important for you? Ask that for yourself, to yourself. Is there any other questions? There is one more question. How to find the right way? What right way? To the grocery store? Go outside, go to the right, to the left and straight, and it will be there somewhere. Be precise. Right way to what? The right way is always in this moment and nowhere else. The question is, where do you want to be heading? To store, to work? Tell me, please, where you want to go, and we can discuss the right way. I mean the right way in life. To where? The right way in life. Where is that? Please show me. The right way to the life fulfillment. We already told you about fulfillment in life. Do what you enjoy, what gives you a feeling of love, happiness and peace. And you will be closer to yourself and your own feelings. All of this was already told. Life has no right way. It's about acknowledging yourself more and more. We can build a road, then there will be a way. Then we have to build it, and the purpose will be to build the road, and then we will go back and forth. What's the point? We can tell you this in more imaginative way. Life has no purpose, no right way except being as it is, more and more and more, in a blissful love, happiness in every moment. There is no other way, and have never been, only those roads that you have created and searched, till that moment when you realize that you have to be more yourself, to be more in your own blissful, lovely, joyful and happy feelings. That is the only reason why you would even live, because this is your true nature. You are slowly getting closer to that. You look everywhere else, but not in yourself. I can answer more questions before we say goodbye. So, our main purpose in life is to be real and true, right? Try at first to be unreal. Understand what it means to be unreal. Unreal thinking, unreal desires, unreal accomplishments, unreal everything. Till the moment when you will realize that it's time to be yourself. Allow yourself to be, for every individual and for all together to be. So that blissful radiance and the radiance of your true nature, could even say divine radiance, your unique and beautiful radiance, radiance of love, and all those beautiful positive words that everyone cry afterwards. Let yourself to be and radiate yourself now, in every moment, without exceptions. We would like to end on this note this evening. Allow yourself to be in your own fulfillment, in your own bliss, satisfaction, delight, without all those mind-made ideas about karma, war, purpose, right ways, and this and that. Put all that away and just allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to be in every moment. Every moment to be in your own blissful feeling. If you are interested in different experience, feel free to experience that. Allow yourself to do that. Allow yourself to be in that process. If you want to be in a war, live in a war, and you really want to allow yourself to be in your completeness. If you want to be an artist, be an artist in your completeness. Allow yourself to be everything that is in harmony with yourself, with your feelings, is that it is, and you yourself to be. Goodbye.
Viņš tad ātri aizgāja projām. Es nevaru.
Paldies, Martins, bija vienkārši super.
Vienkārši super. Vienkārši.
Es nezinu, kā...
Nē, man vienkārši iekšējais nogurums, tāpēc es laika ierobežojumu gribēju. Tāpēc, ka vakar bija tas... bišķiņ atceres nāk virsū.